Greetings to everyone who is watching this video. My name is Kalyan Shrestha and my student ID is 20251159, and I'm here to demonstrate my assignment number 2 of CSY2089 web programming. First of all, I would like to acknowledge my module teacher for this module, Ms. Sujita Parajuli, for giving me this opportunity. So let's start. This is a demonstration of Joe's website, which was outdated and needed fixing. Joe asked for different functionalities to be added into this website. I added 10 different functionalities in this website, and in this video I will show you how the code structure was used and how I implemented them and how the final product looks in the website. So talking about the functionalities that Joe asked, the first functionality was, can you change the copyright notice? It's not 2017 anymore. As you can see on the website that I completed, in the footer side it says Joe's Job 2026. This was possible because in this code, as you can see, layout.html.php in line number 55, the footer is generated centrally in the shared layout template, so the change only needs to be made once and it dynamically updates the date of the year that we are in right now. The second functionality was, I want to add a new page called career advice. Just add the page with some appropriate text. So in the actual website, you can see here, I have added a page called careers advice. If I click on that, here is some general advice that I've written as per the necessity and the requirement of Joe. In the third requirement, they say, I can add a new category in the administration area, but added categories do not appear on the list. So if I move on to the homepage of the Joe's Jobs website, here you can see many of categories that are added. Initially, it had only 3 categories. The rest of the categories are added. And to show you how the categories are added, I need to log into the admin page. And here in the category section, you can see add new category button, and if you do add category from here, you would see that category in the home page. Another requirement is we get requests to repost old jobs. At the moment we can only delete jobs. It would be better if we could archive them. So in this particular website, to check that, we need to log into the admin page again. As you can see on the job section, there is an option to archive a job, and when I do archive, let's take a note that the title is head engineer. When I do archive, it is now archived, and I search for archived only. As you can see, the head engineer uh, job title is archived, and when I restore it from here, it automatically restores in the list of jobs. This is possible because of a controller that we made right here inside the admin.php page. The controller updates an archive flag rather than deleting the database record, through which admin can make the jobs able to reappear. Talking about the next functionality, it is the job list page in the admin area currently lists all jobs. Add the category name for each jobs as column and the date the job was received. So here you can see it is listed down, and the columns, category and date received are added for easier access, making sure that we can filter these jobs. So if I come here and inside this filter jobs box, I select a category, for example healthcare, and filter. Here we can only see the jobs that are in the category healthcare, making sure that we can show all jobs that are available in date order that were received. So if I select all categories, here you can see inside the date received. In this demonstration purpose, I've added all of the jobs in the same date, so it is showing only one date. If I were to upload a new job right now, it would come above the head engineer, making the requirement and asks fulfilled. Next ask is, can you make it so that customer can filter the jobs by job title and location? To show this, we first need to go into the home page of the website and choose one of the categories. I will choose government. In this filter job section, you can type in any job you would like to search and location and hit the search button. So I will try civil engineer and location be Pokhara and hit the search. As you can see, only the jobs that contain the title civil engineer and that were based on Pokhara shows here. If I do remove the Pokhara, it is still shows civil engineer, as it is only searching for civil engineer. This is possible because in the code inside controller and inside public.php, the controller builds the query dynamically based on whichever filters the user provides. So it doesn't matter if they provide both or if they provide only one of them, it searches based on that. Next ask is, I'd like my colleagues to be able to use the website to manage accounts and remove when they leave the company. Each member staff should have their own username and password. So to check this, we first need to log into the admin account, and here you can see staff management section. From here we can add a new staff member, assign password and username to them, and the admin role will be unlocked for them. We can also delete admin from here. Next ask is, at the moment we do a lot of work for our clients. They send us job, then it asks that I can set up a client user accounts. We can access a restricted version of the admin area, which can only add jobs and see details and only edit jobs that they have posted. As I mentioned earlier, we can add a new staff member from here. If we do choose the client, we move on to give them a restricted access of the admin, which will only contain job section. To show you that how it works, I will first log into a client account. When I log in into a client account, as you can see, only job section appears here, and when I click into the jobs, I can only add jobs and edit jobs that I have added. For the ninth functional requirement, it states, each job currently has a closing date. On the home page, can you display 5 jobs that are going to close the soonest? So if we go into the home page and down here in the jobs closing soon section, the home page now highlights the 5 jobs closing soonest. So applicants can see urgent vacancies first. So these are the 5 jobs that are going to expire the fastest. This is possible because of a simple loop inside our program. Inside the template section in the home.html.php, here is the loop that works, that would show the jobs closing soon section. The final ask of the Joe jobs is this number 10 ask, in which they basically state that a user should be able to contact the administration team filling out a form, and the administration team should be able to reach out to the user and mark who completed the inquiry. So if I fill out dummy data here and send and go into the admin section to check out the inquiry, and in this inquiry section here you can see the inquiry appears, and the inquiry that are completed are have the status completed, and pending have the status pending, and I can complete an inquiry, and when I do complete, for example this one, it says completed by Kalyan Shrestha. These were all of the functionality asks that were done by Joe Jobs and fulfilled in my project. This project was refactored to remove duplicated bootstrap code, separated controllers from templates, use entity classes, and centralized configuration. Reduce the amount of repeated code across the website. This was my presentation and demonstration of this project. Thank you for watching.